Greetings, fellow 50p collectors. Coin Snatcher here, and an update tonight on the 50p collection, surprisingly enough. So we start off this evening with a good bit of news for a change. So you may have heard me say and rant about a certain coin that hadn't turned up. Well, after several emails to the Royal Mail and eventually threatening them with the small claims court, not for the sake of the value of the coin, but the principle over it, I got home today to find out that this coin had been delivered. So this was bought off a Facebook member, and he showed proof of purchase, so we knew it had been posted. Unfortunately, though, it had disappeared. Well, I think it had disappeared into a postman's pocket. But it turned up today, so I no longer need to threaten them with legal action anymore. But this is a really nice 50p celebrating the Queen's 95th birthday. It's got the Royal Coat of Arms on it, and it's from the British Indian Ocean Territory. God knows where that is, but I'm sure there's probably dinghies arriving from the British Indian Ocean Territory. That's a whole nother subject. So on the obverse, on the back of this little wrapper, we have proof sterling silver, 8 grams, 27.3 mil. And the important bit with this is the issue limit of 199 coins. So I think I've convinced myself over the years that these silver proof Pub Joy coins will eventually go up in value. And the reason I think this, and I stick to this belief, is that the Marines set of coins, six coin set, minted by Pub Joy and celebrating the Falkland Islands, the invasion of the Falklands, that 6 coin set has gone up in value, and it's worth good money. And I'm pretty sure it came in a cupro nickel set or a silver proof set. But anyway, these have exceptionally low mintages. So 199, when you consider there's probably thousands of us coin collectors out there. There's not that many people. Well, there's 199 that are going to own this coin. So it comes in a nice Perspex magnetic case as such. And I'm a bit of a royalist anyway, so I do like anything that has a royal theme on it. I mean, more in a heraldic sense. I'm not so interested if it's got a picture of Lady Diana or Prince Charles or the Ginger Whinger Harry or his baldy-headed brother Prince William. But I do like a coin where you have the royal crest, etc. on it. So we can have a look at this and we can see we've got various little plants around the edge that are probably synonymous with the Union in one way or the other. The English rose, maybe the Irish flax, etc. We do have the Irish harp here. We've got the 3 lions of England, etc., etc. But it's a really, really nice coin. I really like this coin, and that's part of the reason it pissed me off when it didn't arrive when it was supposed to. I genuinely didn't think this coin was going to turn up. I thought this was sitting on a shelf in Postman Pat's house, and he'd been thieving it. But it's not the first time an item has been posted and hasn't turned up for literally weeks and weeks and weeks. So got to take the positivity out of it and be happy that it's arrived. And I do like my Isaac Newton 2018 strike your own coins. I think I got 10 or 11 of them. So I swapped an Isaac Newton 2018 50p for this coin just as a straight swap. I think it was a fair swap. The Newton coins are worth £35 roughly, and I would value this at £35 as well. So a fair swap overall, but gutted when it didn't arrive. But it's a really nice design, and unlike the Royal Mint 50p's, the Pub Joy ones don't seem to suffer from toning in the same way. So this is 2021, this coin. I think if this had been struck by the Royal Mint, it would probably have corroded away by now, or it would have turned a deathly shade of yellow as the toning would have overtaken it. So we start off with a good bit of news tonight. And the second thing that we've had arrive today is a... Better take that off, my address is on it. Don't want you all turning up at the house, So we've got another 100 capsules have arrived today. And I was just working out that I got 24 trays, and each tray holds 35 coins. So that's 840 capsules roughly. Not all the trays are 100% full, but I reckon this is probably, it's either box number 6 or box number 7 of 100 capsules. And I always buy the same capsule, and I buy them from the same supplier. There is it $18.99, I think, for 100 of them. And I just like these capsules. They fit in the tray really nice. They're obviously a bit too big for the small 50p's, but I don't mind that so much. And yeah, I'm quite happy to put all the 50p's in. So I've got some of the 50p's in one or two of the trays that need transferred over to these larger capsules. So I will get that done as well over the next day or so. Hopefully these will keep me going for a while. So we'll pop that over there. And then the final thing we have, if we're back to the strike your own coins, so the old strike your own coin collection, I've sold a couple of them, but most of, well, the ones I sold, I had doubles, triples, quadruples of them. So we can see there we've got quite a few of the strike your own 50p's. I do like collecting these. And in fact, those ones in the middle there, they're all sort of 6 of each of those. The maximum I can sort of rape out of the Royal Mint on one visit before they suss what's going on. Because I always have a partner who's in the car and doesn't want to do the tour but is paid for it, or is in the toilet having a wee, and I'm like, oh yeah, she's just in the toilet having a wee, so I'll get the strike your own coins. So I always try to get 6 where possible. But equally, if I'm on eBay having a look and I think one is a reasonable price or a bargain, then I'll be tempted to buy that as well. So I did buy this one today, or I said today, a few days ago. So this is the Platinum Jubilee 50p. And this one has the Jodie Clark portrait on it. There is the other version that has the Queen on horseback on the obverse. That's a really nice one as well. I think I've got possibly 3, 4, 5 of those, something like that, maybe more. But I needed another one of these for the collection, so we got one of those. And then from the same seller, I was able to get one of these as well. And again, I really like this 50p because this has the heraldic theme on it with what is, I think it's known as the quartered arms, but a really, really nice coin. Really nice design. I do like this one a lot. You got the Irish harp there again, the 3 lions of England, and another nice little crest there. You got lion passant, and well, sorry, that's lion passant on the. Let's actually zoom in a bit. So I don't know if any of you girls know about heraldic symbols, but when you have the 3 lions of England here, and their paws are down, so they're described as lion passant. And then you have the shield with the lion, and he's standing up in his back legs with his front paws up in the air, and that's known as lion rampant. And then the other little interesting thing with this coin was a lot of people, when it first came out, thought that the Royal Mint had missed the date off it, because it says 2022 here, but unless you knew what you were looking for, it might be quite hard to see it. And then on the back, on the obverse of the coin, there is no date. So a lot of people thought, oh, this is a dateless coin, but unfortunately not. It does have the date. But I really like this coin. Nice picture of Her Majesty there, 1926 to 2022. And if we pop it open, there's a little bit of info in there as well. So we've got these ones as the strike on the day one. I think I've got 5 or 6 of those, and then I think I've got another 3 or 4 of these ones, but it never hurts to add another 1 or 2 of these into the collection. I think I paid around £12.50 for each one of these, so 25 quid for 2 strike your owns. Now if you go to the Royal Mint and you buy these at the Royal Mint, you got to pay for the tour first, which is 18 or 19 quid, something like that. and then you're limited to a maximum of 3 strike your owns, and these are £7.50 each. But you know, I live an hour away from the Royal Mint, so by the time you pay for the fuel to get there, it takes an hour to get there, probably in there for an hour and an hour home. You know, I think I went the other day and got 6 strike your own coins, and overall it probably cost me around £90. So I think if you're picking these up for £12.50 or that sort of money, then they are very good value. Will they go up in value over the future years? That I've got no idea. I genuinely don't know. I would have expected the Isaac Newton with a mintage of I think it's around 21,000, maybe 18,000 I might have read somewhere as well. But you would expect the Isaac Newton to be right up there in terms of value with the 2009 Blue Peter 50p, or possibly the Kew Gardens 50p as well, when you consider there's 20,000 of these Isaac Newton coins, 210,000 of the Kew coins, and you have the Kew Bank coins, which would be the equivalent of the Newton strike your own. Then really give it 10 years, so maybe by 2027, 2028, the Isaac Newton 2018 coin will be worth quite a bit of money. But anyway, I have a couple of buns to eat today, so I think I'll eat 2 Victoria sponge muffins, because you can't beat a muffin or two, and sit and have a look on eBay and see what's available for sale. But for now, for this video, that's it. Peace and love. Coin Snatcher out.